Today I am right in front of the Tesla showroom in China. The competition is so stiff in China right now with EVs that Tesla has launched one and only EV with 515 miles of range in China, nowhere else in the world. Today we will experience Tesla as well as BYD. I'm going to show you the competition because the China EV market is so competitive. Look at BYD. They have dropped some of the cars, like these are all BYD taxis behind me. They have dropped some of the cost of their cars from $14,000 to $10,000, $10,000 to $7,000. Because of that, competitors have to follow. And do you know what happens because of that? The dark side is there are hundreds of EVs piled up in backyards of Hangzhou, which are untouched, unused, and can't be sold. Do you know why? Because the price, when they drop really fast, some competitors, because there are 100 plus car manufacturers in China, 100 to 200 plus EV manufacturers, if a car company is becoming bankrupt, no one will buy that car. Because no one will buy that car, there will be no support for that car, no service available for that car, and those cars just die. This is the big disadvantage of competition. Another disadvantage is if cars prices are falling that fast, you will not buy that company's car. A lot of people in China are not buying BYD. They are preferring Xiaopeng or Nio, which I'll show you later, because BYD, when they drop their prices over and over again, people think if I buy later, I might get a cheaper price. So that's why the profit margins of car companies like Tesla is still high, and we're going to experience what innovation Tesla is bringing, the American company, and also BYD we will visit today later. Look how luxurious these malls are in China. I'm always blown away by the architecture, and this mall is by the company called The Mix. You will see like not just hundreds in China, but I think thousands, because I've seen 5 to 10 in just this city, Shenzhen itself. I just can't believe this company is so famous and this is such a luxurious mall. Let's go inside Tesla. And you can even check out the Tesla Model 3 and Y series on the tesla.cn website. You will see like this car, it's close to like $40,000 available. Tesla Model Y L. This is bit bigger in the amazing Shenzhen city, as they call it. I am showing you the Tesla Model Y L, which is only launched in China. This is bigger. This has up to 515 miles of range, and this has nickel magnesium battery as compared to lithium phosphate iron battery on Tesla Model Y. That's the biggest difference. That's why this car has bigger range, around 500 miles. This has 300 to 400 mile range. This is Tesla Model Y, and that's Tesla Model Y L, the larger one, only launched here. Okay, they promote their design right here in front of the mall. It is taking such a iconic location of this mall. And now experiencing this Tesla Model Y L, I'm gonna first of all show you the boot space. Wow. So right here you get 7 seaters. You have 2 extra seats right here. And the boot space is pretty good. Now this is Tesla Model Just Y. It doesn't have those 2 seats right there. You can open them and access right here. Let's open it. All right. Oh yeah, you experience bigger boot space. I mean, you can remove those 2 seats too if you want. Now let's try this one and only Tesla Model Y L, only available in China, as I mentioned. Wow. The seats are definitely more comfortable than Tesla Model 3 that I've driven for years and years. Let's see the range right here. It says 116 kilometers left with 20%. I click on the battery. It doesn't show the total possible here. But yeah, of course, the experience I'm familiar with is the same software I've tried in my Tesla Model 3 in US. Pretty standard, no differences I see other than just being bigger and oh wow, these have literally, this is like a SUV with these handles here. Interesting. These handles were not in the other Tesla Model Y. Interesting. You have handles, you of course have AC everywhere, and the same mono roof up. Pretty cool, pretty standard. And another difference you will experience with this car in China is starting July 2025, Tesla has launched their V4 superchargers, which give you 500 kilowatt power as compared to 250 kilowatt in the US. So this car will charge faster to be competitive with BYD. And to make it easier, let's call it nickel battery as compared to nickel nickel, magnesium, cobalt, and the other battery, let's just call it like lithium as compared to lithium iron phosphate. So to make it easier, of course, lithium iron batteries were innovated by CATL company, which is from China, which reduced the cost of battery, which is the battery in this car. But this car, it has the nickel magnesium battery, which are provided by LG, which is bigger. It will give you more range, of course, and it's gonna be more energy efficient, as they say. On this side, of course, there is Tesla Model 3. This is also special as compared to the US, because in China they offer 4 kinds of Tesla Model 3, which you can see on the website. One is the basic, which is like Tesla Model 3 standard, which has the lithium battery with less range. Another one, the next 3 variants they have is with nickel power batteries, only in China once again, and which will give you long lasting range. Look at this. This is 360 kilometers with 80%, so it will be approximately, I think, 500 kilometers with 100% charge. So pretty cool, pretty standard. I mean, I don't think there is anything special inside the car except that this is manufactured in Shanghai, so pretty standard. I like the white seats, white finish. I love this light. Oh wow, I don't know, it was not in my car variant. These red lights, you can change the color. These look pretty stylish. So one thing I'll point out, that there is no glowing light on the bottom of the door, which Xiaomi's car, which even though looks similar to Tesla Model 3, has added to be unique and to give some luxurious look into the car. That's why competitors are standing out when you compare these cars with the local competitors here like Xiaomi, BYD, etc. I'm gonna now experience the Tesla Model Y L, I should specify, from the back seat. Oh wow, the back seat is very, very comfortable. It has, of course, it has a wobble because it's a bigger car, so it'll wobble when you sit. So not like sedan. And yeah, wow. Seats are definitely upgrade, and yeah, Tesla has improved a lot, I will say. Like, you know, with pretty high quality manufacturing they get from the China, the build quality seems better as well. And just to remind you that hardware engineering capacity of China is so good quality now and so productive that every other car sold in the world comes from Shanghai's Tesla Gigafactory. That is an example of this car as well. This car comes from Shanghai's Tesla Gigafactory as well. All the cars sold in Australia, Japan, or even going to India are coming from China. And Tesla's pricing is, of course, higher than the local competitors because it's like a luxurious brand in China, just like Apple is versus Xiaomi and Huawei here. Welcome to Mix. I'm going to show you BYD here. There are so many versions of Mix malls in Shenzhen. I see 8 to 10 in Shenzhen city, this luxurious mall chain. I don't know how many might be in China, like probably hundreds. I cannot compliment this mall's infrastructure enough. Beautiful. Let's go to BYD. So hello everyone, welcome again to the company which has given 30x return to Berkshire Hathaway with its investment of around 200 to 300 million in 2008. And this BYD is industry leader in the number of cars sold, and you know, it's just leading in every margin except profits. In profits, as I told you, Tesla is still leading. I'm going to show you all these cars. These cars by BYD are actually the dynasties of China. For example, this is Ting Dynasty car. I mean, the name of the car is Ting. It represents the Ting Dynasty. This is actually Song. This car is Song. This is like Tesla Model Y variant, which is Song Dynasty. This is Hang Dynasty, and that is the cheapest one, Qing Dynasty. So I'm going to show you all one by one. Let's start with the budget variant car, which is like everywhere as taxis. So this is pure EV car, which is Ching. It is starting with like $16,000 to $17,000, and you get around 470 kilometers for the $17,000 variant. And you know, if you pay up to 20,000, you get 545 kilometers as well. This is brilliant. I love it, and and of course, it has the lithium phosphate iron battery. That's why it's a budget variant, and you can tell when you sit in this car with a smaller screen, it's a budget variant. Now let's go into the car, which will give you in 5 minutes 370 kilometers, which is available in hybrid and pure electric variant. That is the Hong Dynasty car. Let's go. Okay, this is BYD Hong Dynasty car. It looks a bit luxurious. Of course, every car at this budget gives you a little bit of Tesla Model 3 vibe. It promises 1400 kilometer on the hybrid variant and around like 600 kilometers to 700 kilometer on the pure electric variant. And of course, it charges, as I mentioned, in 5 minutes 370 kilometers or around 200 miles. And when you sit on it, this is the car which gives you a bit luxury feel. Of course, the operating system is like the Tesla Model 3, and even when you adjust the temperature, it gives me that vibe, but it's not totally copied. I mean, it's different. Don't think it's totally copied, but it gives you that vibe, of course. And this has more buttons. It exposes you to, I like the Xiaomi one, because when I showed you in the Xiaomi one in the video, it had less buttons, but yeah, but it's okay. And this one is, of course, because it charges fast, it's around $20,000 to $25,000 based on what version you want, what variant or trim you want, as you call it. And like, yeah, it definitely gives you more comfort, but more button. I would have appreciated it more if it had less buttons, but this is promising. Wireless charging with 50 watt, interesting. And like minimal design here, but too many buttons here, too many buttons to look. I don't like it. But here you get, oh, water. This is a fridge. This water is cool, pretty cool. And right here, let's see what you get. Like, of course, cups. Let's go all the way to the back. It has 5G connectivity, SIM card, as it promises, with the connection or with the entertainment system. And okay, all right. Now here there is a small screen for the AC. I don't see any Type-C port for charging here. Interesting. Xiaomi had one, but this does not. Okay, that's cool, but seats are comfortable. Oh, sunroof actually opens. This is the flagship car they offer. This is the Tesla Model 3 version. Now we're going to see the Tesla Model Y variant. It's a bigger. Meantime, let's see the trunk as well. Now let's experience the Tesla Model Y, the SUV variant. It's called Song Dynasty car. And let's see, this is the budget SUV variant, compact SUV. The seats are pretty good. I mean, I think all of these cars are like the taxi vibes. People prefer it less because it gives you taxi vibes, because most of the taxis in the city are from BYD. But yeah, but it's still decent car, good budget, good pricing, and smaller screen. I wish this was bigger. Oh, this is cool. This is like, you can change the gears with this. I'm not gonna change it. I don't want to mess up with the car. And yeah, it's a pretty car. I mean, I wish there was Type-C port for charging behind me. That is not there. But overall, pretty decent deal. And of course, this one has a sunroof right there.
A few moments later.
Now we're gonna see the last Dynasty. This one gives 670 kilometers, pure electric. This is around 240,000 yuan. That becomes approximately $35,000, $33,000 to $35,000. And this is a pure luxury feel. Let's see. Let's check out the best one out here. The screen, I wish, had smaller bezels, but it's okay. And the screen right there, I mean, it does look like budget. I mean, look at the quality of the screen right here. And when I compare with Xiaomi, I feel like a huge difference. Now I know for a reason why Xiaomi is killing in China. It got 270,000 orders in 1 hour and 200,000 plus in 3 minutes. Now I see, because it's amazing car. I'm not complaining. BYD is not good. But when I compare, and after like sitting in Xiaomi, night and day sometimes, the luxury feel that Xiaomi gives. Of course, the colors are good. This is a big sunroof right there, which is transparent. The colors are good. But I am just liking the Xiaomi way more than this. Okay, there we go. This one has finally ports at the back, one Type-C, one USB, and then a small screen to adjust the temperature. I think it'll show up when I close the door. I mean, it still didn't show. I can lock it. AC vent is here, adjusting the temperature. And no screens on the back. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a $20,000 to $30,000 variant cars, all of these cars. So you won't get as luxurious features of a $30,000+ car like in Xiaomi or Tesla. So it makes sense. Outside every train station they have scooters, and I can take a ride to the university then. Wow, I do it only when I'm tired, from the train station to this ride.